They've tried shooting him, burning him, electrocuting him, but Jason Voorhees simply won't die. After decades of unstoppable killings, the government has finally captured the legendary Crystal Lake slasher. But killing Jason? That's impossible. So instead, they lock him up, deep inside a secret military facility, planning to freeze him forever. But what happens when science meddles with pure evil? Today, we're diving into Jason X, the wildest chapter in the Friday the 13th franchise, where Jason awakens in a futuristic world, boards a spaceship full of unsuspecting victims, and evolves into an even deadlier force known as Uber Jason. Let's break down everything that happens, scene by scene. The unstoppable killer, Jason Voorhees, is finally in government custody. He's locked inside a high-security research facility, chained up like a beast. Despite countless attempts, he just won't die, so the scientists plan to freeze him cryogenically. But of course, things go wrong. A greedy military guy wants to study Jason instead, thinking he's too valuable to freeze. Meanwhile, Dr. Rowan warns them all. Jason isn't a specimen, he's a monster. Just as Rowan feared, Jason breaks loose, massacres the soldiers guarding him, and begins his usual spree, stabbing, slashing, and destroying everything in his path. Rowan lures him into the cryo chamber and manages to freeze him, but not before he stabs her through the door. Both end up frozen together as the facility is abandoned and forgotten. Fast forward to the year 2455. Earth is a toxic wasteland, and a group of students and scientists from Earth 2 explore the ruins of the old planet. They find Jason and Rowan's frozen bodies in the research center and take them aboard their spaceship. The crew decides to thaw Rowan and Jason, body they just lock away. Big mistake. Rowan wakes up, shocked to discover she's in the future. She warns them that Jason is pure evil, but no one listens. They're too busy with their futuristic tech and cocky attitudes. While the students joke around, Jason thaws on his own and wakes up. It doesn't take long before he starts his space-age killing spree. Jason slaughters his way through the crew, using everything from surgical tools to futuristic weapons. He even kills a couple mid-romance scene. The professor who hoped to sell Jason's body for profit ends up with his head twisted backward. Meanwhile, Rowan, with the help of a battle android named KM-14 and her creator Tsunoran, starts preparing for a fight. The ship calls for military backup, but by the time the soldiers arrive, Jason has already wiped out most of the crew. He even defeats an elite military squad with ease. The survivors are trapped, the ship is damaged, and they're running out of options. That's when KM-14 gets a full upgrade, complete with guns, grenades, and attitude. Jason confronts KM-14, and at first it looks like she's no match, but she surprises everyone by unleashing an all-out barrage. Bullets, rockets, flips, and kicks. She blasts Jason through walls and into the lab. One final shot sends him flying into the medical bay, where the ship's nanotech machine starts healing him, accidentally turning him into something far worse. Uber Jason, a metallic, armored, supercharged version. Now unstoppable, Uber Jason tears through the ship. KM-14 tries to fight again but is quickly decapitated. The survivors set bombs to detach the damaged section of the ship, sacrificing Waylander in the process. Jason is blown out into space, and for a moment, it seems they've won. A rescue ship arrives just in time, but of course, Jason isn't finished. Jason punches his way back into the ship. The vacuum of space starts pulling people out, and Janessa gets sucked through a grate in a brutal death. Rowan, Tsunoran, and KM-14's head escape to another section of the ship, locking the doors behind them. But Jason is relentless, tearing through every obstacle in his path. Tsunoran buys time by activating a holographic simulation of Camp Crystal Lake, complete with two flirty campers offering Jason booze and premarital activities. In true Jason fashion, he murders both by using one to beat the other inside a sleeping bag. While he's distracted, Brodsky resets the system to open the docking gate. Rowan and Tsunoran rush to the escape vessel but forget KM-14's head. Rowan goes back for it, barely escaping as Jason chases her. At the last second, Brodsky returns in a spacesuit and tackles Jason into space. As the rescue vessel escapes, Jason and Brodsky burn up, entering Earth 2's atmosphere. The survivors watch from orbit, relieved it's finally over. Down on Earth 2, a young couple sees a shooting star fall into a lake. What they don't realize is that it's Jason. His mask slowly sinks beneath the water, hinting he might rise again. Jason went to space, got upgraded, and still managed to kill almost everyone. But in the end, it was old school sacrifice that saved the day. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment what movie we should cover next.